Alright. Disclaimer here, trading stocks is very risky. My results are not typical. Typical result an average trader will be to lose money. Keep in mind you're accountable for your own decisions, and that there's no guarantees that this video or any of my content will improve your trading. Alright. So starting the day up 1,000. EFTR, we caught this nice move right here. We missed the initial break of 1 all the way up to 107. We started taking micro pullbacks around 103, 102 area as it held 1, and that's where we started taking entries. So from 102 to 127, we made 737 on it. I think I took one dip trade or two dip trades down here on this initial break of 1, getting in with an average of 93, out with a 96. And then I took one more down here for a small loss in at 86 out of 85. ELEV, we've been trading from, I believe it was this candle right here. Yeah, it was this candle. We started trading it around 5. We missed most of this candle actually. We got out from 505 to 520, and then we missed the move to 535. And then from there, we traded a little bit of this pullback to the 9 EMA, and the pushback up to 947. And then we weren't trading during this part. So 260 on ELEV, and yeah, let's begin here. ELEV, EFTR is kind of dead now with that huge sell-off right into the open. So I'm not really watching this one that much. ELEV is what we're watching at the open most likely. ONFO. Let's go ahead and mark these up. ONFO. This one's holding view up into the open, which is nice. Hopefully it gets over 2. Now ELEV, it had a small 5-minute pullback here, but it's getting a little extended. It had 7 green 5-minute candles in a row during this move, and then a tiny 5-minute candle, red 5-minute candle here, and now it's going even higher. So we might see a drop on ELEV at the open here. Good morning, Mateo. Yeah, I did start trading pre-market around 8:40, around 8:45, or yeah, like 8:40, 8:35. No, it was 8:40. Yeah, I believe it was 8:40. When did EFTR start moving? 8:41? Yeah, so 8:42 is when I started trading. Traded for the last half hour, and then took a little break these last 10 minutes during this move right here. So yeah, as I was saying, EFTR is probably not going to be moving. I'll have it on a side chart in case it wants to get back over 1. ELEV, right now it's pushing highs. ONFO, if it can get back over 2. Right now it's holding view up at 85. QH. This one's low volume, but if it can get back over view up, we have highs of 261. And pivots at 244 and 36. So if we get back over 25, look at QH, SHPH. This one also low volume, would need to get over view up. Let's bring this down here. see, 75, 85, 84, 214. And then EVs we're watching at the open. Highs of 69, 70. So here I think I'm going to get rid of this line. And 483 is kind of support. So I'll keep that for now. Mateo, I mean, you'll get there as long as you keep at it and put enough screen time in. I feel like trading is one of those things where as long as you put the time in, even if it takes 3 years, you put the time in, you keep on improving at least a little bit each day, you'll get there. Unless it's been like, the only time I think trading wouldn't work out is if it's been like 5 years and you're still not getting any sort of consistency. Then there's probably just an aptitude problem and you're probably just not fit for it. But if you are improving each and every day, you'll eventually get there. There goes ELEV hitting 90 at the open there. Well, let me switch my second stock here to ONFO. It's still on EFTR. Oh, and I gotta switch my hotkey too to be market hours, not pre-market. 1 second. This is okay because I don't trade the first minute, so this is all good to miss this action. Alright, we're all set up. Okay, so ONFO over 206 is what we're watching for. There's 210. And at 6, watching 710 on ONFO. Watching 10 here. Taking some off at 9. There's 12. Taking the rest off at 550. Don't want to get caught up in anything. Back in 11. Watch 12. There's 14, 15. Out of 12. On the bids. So ELEV selling off at the open. It's getting its pullback, but pretty large pullback. At 18 here, ONFO, watching over 20. Cutting it, small loss. And at 19, watching 20 break. That seller at 20. Ah, gotta cut it. Definitely some lag on that order. I'll get a refund on that. I should have been out at 210, not 206. That really sucks. So market orders right now are lagging a little bit. Let me just write that down. Just give me a second here. I'm gonna write down the time so I can go back and look at it. I know I'm missing this trade for this. Here, 1 second. Let's see. Small winner there from 20 to 23. Big buyer came in. Watch 30 break. Oh, this is garbage. I'm trading this garbage. Or I'm trading very poorly. 6, 32, 51. ONFO. Okay. Okay, so not a great start, giving back 70% right out the open. Definitely not a great start. Hey, trader community. ONFO flush 20 cents there. We don't like seeing that at all. We did catch a 3-cent pop off the flush, but Definitely don't like seeing that for the longevity of the move. ELEV trying to get back over 5. Really unfortunate that EFTR didn't hold up pre-market. $0.02 winner. So 40 is the high here. Back in 26, watching over 30. Seller at 30. Seller at 30. Out at 25, it's 1 cent loss. What's level 2 look like on this one? It's pretty low volume these last few candles. Seller came in at 32 on WLTS. Watch the seller at 25. Out at 20. Seller at 21. Taking it off break even, I expected more of an explosion. 322 up to 20 up to 30. Very unfortunate day. Mateo, yeah, O and FO. It's very whippy, all these wicks you can see here. I don't know, it's trading sideways mostly. I just got trapped on it so many times. Hey, bad son. I mean, I'm glad we had a big cushion. Otherwise, this day would be terrible. But yeah, I don't think this should have happened. I don't think we should have gone from being up 1,000 to red. Hmm. There's another trap on L1FO. Things moving around way too much for $2 stocks. Seller at 32 on WLDS. Order in at 28. Watching that seller at 32. Highs at 34. There we go. 49 salt up. Took off 1,000 at 37. Out the rest at 35. Buyer at 32. We'll see if it wants to come back down, retest it. Break of 40 WLDS. There's 45 on the ask. Watching 42. Watch 45 here. Sell buyer at 42. Took some more out at 44. Watching through 50 here. 61 salt up. And at 50. Watching 61. Seller at 58. Taking some off at 54 and 55. Out the rest 49. And at 43. Watch that seller at 47. Watching 47. Buyers at 43. There's 45. At break even. Out at 38, 2-cent loss on 3,000. Watching over 50 GCT. Taking it off at 30. Back in 21, watching 40. Big spread now. Need a spread to tighten up. 29 on the ask. Okay, spread's tightening up a little bit here. Watching over 30, 40. Taking some off at 30. Watching 40 now. took some off at 44, 39. Watching break of 50 here, holding 400 shares. Rest out 26. Mateo, do you have a target on how much you want to make a day? Not really. It's really whatever the market gives. My goal is around 1,000, but if we're given more or if we're given less, it doesn't matter. Like right now, I'm only up 500. It's been kind of a choppy day. I'm already kind of thinking about leaving. Um, it's not because by like yesterday was one of my best day ever, right? I was at 4,300. Um, I didn't stop at 1,000 just because I was up 1,000. The market had more for me. Um, so yeah, today's been choppy, so I'm thinking about leaving already, but I'm just gonna stay and watch a little bit longer. See if we get anything moving besides ONFO, because that one's choppy. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't say set realistic profit targets on the day. Like when I was taking a small size, my profit target on the day was $20. If I got over $20, I would reduce size and then just see if I can make it $25. Um, that was how I started back in November. That's how I turned the corners. I sized down, set my goal at $20, and if I didn't hit, that was fine. If I only made $5 that day, that'd be fine. But if I made 20 and it was only like 9:40 in the morning, then I would look to push that day further and make 100 that day. So if you hit your profit target, if you hit your daily goal in like the first couple minutes, then that's a day where you can look to push it a little bit further. Uh, Arjun, how many shares did I use to take that, make the $20? I used anywhere between 20 shares and 100 shares, depending on the stock price. So if it was a stock that was like $7, $8, $10, I would use like 20 to 40 shares. Um, and then if it was a stock that was under $3, I would use 100 shares or 200 shares. If it was under $2, I would use 100 shares. And then from like 2 to 5, I would use like 80 or 60. Above 5, I would use like 40 or 20. And I would just try and make a couple of dollars per trade. Yeah, no problem. Buyers at 40 on WLDS. See if we can hold. I have an order out to sell at 44. Just a little bit. Ugh. Out at 38, 39. Small profit there. Back in 40, but it's flushing down to 35. 40 still on the ask. Seller at 43, buyer at 35. Buyers at 37. Had at 38, average 39. Want to see it over 40 here. Buyers at 38, stepping in, watching this break over 40. Still that seller at 43. Watching that seller 43, can we break? Starting to break, watching to see if it actually does. Pivots at 45, moving back up to 50. If we don't get the break, I'll sell at 40. Looking like it's thinning out. Order out at 45 for half. There we go. Watching 50 now. Sellers at 46. 45. Out the rest 43 as those sellers come in. Gotta fill at 45. Wanted to be at 44. Added 1,000 shares at 44. Average is 44.50. Watching that seller 45 get filled. Out at 42. Jancy, you trade shares or options? I trade stocks, so shares. JCT has too much of a spread right now, need it to calm down. And at 5 there. 705. Hidden seller 710. Okay, we break it. 13. I'm gonna take it off break even. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it on the ask. Before it comes back down to 7, there it goes, yeah. What type of trader am I? I'm a micro scalper slash scalper. I trade pretty much primarily to the long side. Yeah, I trade momentum-based strategies, so trading off the price action, using the level 2 a lot. here. 45. Do we break 45 here? Need to see some buyers at 45. The break of 50 here. Watch that seller at 50. We should break it here. Watching 50 break. Taking it off break even on that ad since we didn't get the pop I wanted. Back in, high fill at 52, watching 55, high day break. Out at 53, sellers at 56, buyers at 51, and at 54. Watching 56. Seller at 56 still. Watch that seller at 56, it's breaking. Slowly, there it goes. Watch 57, 58, seller at 60. 59. Big seller at taking it off at 57. Watching 60. Back in 60. Watching that seller break. False break out at 59. Big seller at 63. '63 breaking. Out break even. Volume's definitely coming into this one. Pushing 65. These big sellers are getting taken out left and right. Big seller at 68. Let's see if it wants to get up there. At 66 for the rest. Watching the dip down, 56. At 59, watching 60. I see 63. $60 on the ask. Took off half for a small loss. Holding the rest, see if we can get over 63. Seller is 58, taking up at 57. Back below 50, see if we can get below 50 on the ask. At 53, watching 55. There's 56 on the ask. First out at 54. Small winner on that one. Turn popping up with volume as well. Big buyers at 46, but there's big sellers at each level too. Not sure if I want to trade it. It's only moved up 9 cents. So a 9-cent move is a big move for this thing. Seems like it's very thick. WLDS. Watching over 60 here. Out of 56, taking the loss. Back in 57, we'll see if it wants to touch 60 again. Buyers at 57. Can we see 60? Taking off half break even. Rest out 55. Giving QBTS one more chance here for 38 break high a day. Out at 36. Just not enough volume on this one right now. Tanya, when do you know to sell? Because sometimes you hold, sometimes you sell for 2-cent loss, break even. Yeah, so knowing when to sell, it's very much experience based. So just having time in the market, looking at the level 2. So, and reaction time as well. Um, a lot of when I'm selling is because there's a big buyer or big seller popping up on the ask. And there's just not enough volume to pop through that seller, so I might as well get out while we're still at that price versus 4 cents lower when it rejects the price because it's not going to break. Um, so while I sell often when I see big sellers, um, and then also nice breakout QBTS there. Uh, Also, if the original trade plan isn't going to plan, so like if I'm getting in, like let's say QBTS there, if I'm getting in for break of 38, and I expected it within the next minute, and it's been like 2 minutes now, I'm taking the sell off because um, it's not following my plan. It's not popping like I wanted it to. So I'll take it off for break even. There's no risk there. I mean, if you're taking a risk, if you're taking a trade off break even, the only risk you have is that it actually goes up after you take it off. And that's basically the only risk you have is that you're missing profit, not that you're losing money, which I find a lot easier on the mind than holding and then having it drop 5 cents on you, and then now you're selling for a loss. So I take a lot of small 1 cent losses, 2 cent losses, break even trades when my idea doesn't go as planned right away. And there are some trades where I hold for longer because it's just that it's pushing up more. Like if it was even stronger than I expected, like let's say not like hypothetically on QBTS here, let's say I'm about to take this break of 40. I get in with large size at 39, and let's say it pops. Its range right now has been like maybe like 2 cents on average. So let's say it pops up to like 48 and it holds. Initially, I'll take the sum off at 48 because that's a great profit, 9 cent trade. But if it does hold up and the bid comes up to 45 or 47, and we're looking to set up for another move for a break of 50, then I might even add back at 48 for the break of 50 rather than taking more off. So sometimes I'm holding longer for those bigger moves. And then Jancy, what trader do you study or other traders you look at? Other great traders on YouTube are Mighty Stocks, Relentless Trader, um, The Trading Farmer, Crispy Trades. All those guys are great. They trade pretty similar strategies to mine. Jancy, can you show us how you read the ask level 2? I can maybe do a video about that at a later date. I can't show level 2 on stream because it's I pay for the market data agreements. I'm not allowed to disclose the or not allowed to show you guys the live level 2. Yeah, if Duo had more volume here, we might see the break of 1. All level ups at 102. Just need more volume. Right now, there's barely any. And then we have ELEV popping up back over VWAP. That's great. Previous pivot 525. It also rejected 540, so we'll put that as well. ELEV 512 on that candle, 514. Don't want to get in high, but there is a big spire there at 7. Okay, buyer is gone. Big buyer's back at 8, watching 12, 15 break. Big buyer at 7. Taking off at 3. One loss there. It's bouncing back above 5 though, and holding. 502. Can we get above 505 here? There's 6. Good volume on that candle too. Out at 98. Reason we held longer there is because I had more potential. How it goes. Smaller size here. Out at 5. We're at 502. I think I'm gonna call it there. Giving back some off the top. Finishing the day 450. Remember guys, there's a 3-day weekend this weekend. So I won't be back Monday, I'll be back on Tuesday. So I'll be back on Tuesday after Memorial Day on Monday. Alright. Take care guys, have a great weekend.